Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Standley with Standley Handcrafted, and if you didn't know, Valentine's Day is less than a month away, which means it's not only time to start making your candle or seasonal holiday candles, but it's also time to pick out the fragrances that are going to best go along with that holiday. And that's what I'm going to go over today. I compiled a list of some scents that do really well for Valentine's Day, and some that just really stand out as kind of a Valentine's Day type scent, which a lot of people are looking for right now. But of course, before we jump into that, if you're new to the channel, my name is Jeff Standley. I make and sell candles, and I also make videos about how to make candles and how to create a business around it. If you'd like to see any of the candles that I make, you can check out everything I do, including the ebooks, the video tutorials, and the different products that I make for candle makers on my website, which is stanleyhandcrafted.com. And of course, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. But I'm going to jump right into this one. Now, this is definitely something I've talked about in previous videos, and that is preparing enough time in advance for any holiday that's coming up. And of course, Valentine's Day being one of those. Now, Valentine's Day doesn't fall in like the real peak candle season, but it is a good candle selling holiday. Our people are out there, they're buying gifts, flowers, things like that, and candles, of course, are perfect for Valentine's Day, which is why it's so important to prepare for this one nice and early, get your scents done, get your packages done. And I'm going to make another video that goes into kind of some of the things that you can do with your candles to make them stand out and kind of put a little bit of a finishing touch on Valentine's Day candles. Now, of course, this is definitely be a little bit of an issue this year with getting some of these scents and some of the other things that I'm going to be talking about, just because of everything being locked down, the shipping issues, the supply issues. So this is definitely something you want to get on quick if you are thinking about this. So with some of these oils, I spread it around. These are all oils that I do like. They're very good sellers, and they kind of tie in with the Valentine's Day kind of theme or holiday. And I split it up between 4 different vendors because each of the vendors or each of the candle suppliers have some great scents out there. And the reason I wanted to split it up, I could have done it with just one vendor through the whole thing, but with things being out, I wanted to give people a chance to go out and see other fragrance oils. Just in case one website was out of something, you have an option at another website. So I've gone through here, and excuse me, I have 5 different vendors on here, not 4. And we're going to go ahead and start out. Now, obviously, there are a ton of different scents that do well for Valentine's Day. These are just the ones that I like, some of the ones that have performed well, and some of the ones that do well for people that are in the group. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this. And again, I'll go ahead and include links to every single one of these in the video description down below. If one does stand out and you do want to get it, just go ahead and click the link. And again, I would stress order it quick because you never know what's going to be in stock. And also, like I said, you want to be prepared for Valentine's Day. You want to have your candles done a good couple weeks before, so that when Valentine's Day does come around, people start planning for it, you've got inventory to sell. The first fragrance oil I've got here, and I've included like some florals, some perfume types, some musk types. It kind of runs all over the place just because there really isn't a Valentine's Day scent. It can definitely go a few different ways, but I included a lot more of the florals, perfumes, something that's I guess labeled more of like the sexy type. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this one. The first one I've got on here is one I personally like quite a bit, and that is Vanilla Lace by Victoria's Secret, or it's a Victoria's Secret duplicate from Maple Street. And this one, I'll just go through and read some of the notes that are in this one. It's an exotic, enticing scent, creamy vanilla meets spicy musk. The top note is vanilla, the middle note is sugared vanilla, and the bottom note is musk. Vanilla Lace is an easy one. It's a very good seller because people recognize it, they know what it smells like. And of course, it's a huge seller for Victoria's Secret, so it's kind of an easy one to pick up for Valentine's Day. It's a great smelling one. It has that vanilla, which is always popular, and then it's got a little bit of that kind of musk or spice in the back end of it, which is really nice. Now, the next one is not one of my personal favorites, but it's one that sells extremely well. I've talked about it 100 times on my channel, and that is Love Spell, again by Maple Street. Love Spell is another Victoria's Secret scent. I can't stand making this one, but it sells extremely well, so I make it all the time. I actually had to make some of them today because I had people ordering them and had to refill my stock. So again, this one is a flirty floral fragrance of vibrant, lush cherry blossom and juicy peach. The top note is peachy. The middle notes are fruity and floral, and the bottom note is white musk. Again, it is a good seller. It does smell pretty good when you're making like 6, 12, 24 candles at a time. This scent is very overpowering. Not that that should take you away from not getting this one. Like I said, this isn't a favorite of mine, but I make it all the time because it is a big seller. Again, people walk up to it, they know exactly what it is because they've been buying this stuff from Victoria's Secret for years and they instantly pick it up. Okay, moving into the next one is two of them from Nature's Garden. The first one is a cashmere type fragrance oil. Now this is another one that's going to fall more in line with like a perfume or musky or cologne type scent. Another really nice one. This fragrance oil by Nature's Garden is sensual, exotic spice notes, notes of saffron, pimento berries, white pepper, and a lovely blend of floral, patchouli, and vanilla. And the top notes on this one are lemon, saffron, pimento berries, white pepper. The mid notes are violet, jasmine, lily, and gardenia. And the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, cashmere woods, and patchouli. Now this is another one that does extremely well. It's a very nice scent. And again, this is the perfect time to be selling like perfume type and cologne type scents. It makes sense with Valentine's Day. People are going out looking for stuff. They're getting gifts for their significant others, and perfumes and colognes are just, they're automatic sellers anyway. So definitely having a couple of those scents in your candle lineup is gonna be a benefit to you. The second one is Black Linen and Amber by Nature's Garden. The note on this one, Black Linen and Amber, is a unisex fragrance. It begins with top notes of fresh cotton, crisp ozonic notes, followed by middle notes of white blossoms, well-rounded base of cashmere, amber, musk, and patchouli. And the notes on this one are fresh cotton, ozone. The mid notes are white blossoms, and the base notes are cashmere, amber, musk, and patchouli. Now, again, with this one, I've mentioned it a bunch of times. Patchouli is a base in a lot of these, but the good thing about it is it's not overpowering. You get just enough to where the patchouli is kind of a nice scent. If you know anything about my channel and about me liking fragrances, I can't stand patchouli. But again, it's another one that I do make because so many people request it. But these are definitely two of those fragrance oils where the patchouli is definitely such a low note in the candle to where you get it and it smells nice, but it's not overpowering at all. And then again with this one, cashmere and amber. Amber is always a really good scent. Pretty much anything that I've ever made with amber does really well. People like the smell of it. The next two that I've got on here are from Candle Science. The first one is Black Sea. Black Sea is one that I've used for years. I sell it almost year round. It does extremely well. It's more of a musky, kind of like a masculine type scent. The top notes in this one are citrus, sea salt, and ozone. The middle is plum and cardamom, and the base is amber and dark musk. Anybody that has purchased this oil and uses this scent in their candles, it's one of their top sellers. It constantly comes up in the Facebook group, and it's one that a lot of people will tell someone to get when they're just creating their candle business because it's such a good seller. The next one is just a classic. It's just a basic lavender, and the reason I chose Candle Science's lavender is it's my personal favorite out of any of the lavenders that I've used. Candle Science has a really nice lavender. It's got a little bit more of a sweet note to it, which I actually really like. And it kind of shifts away from like a heavy floral, which some lavenders will do, and kind of take it in a direction that you really don't want it to. But the Candle Science lavender is extremely nice. The top note on this one is citrus and bergamot, and that's where like a little bit of the crisp and the sweet note comes from. The middle is lavender, and the base is camphor, eucalyptus, powder, and cedar. So if you're looking for a good lavender, I would definitely tell you to look at Candle Science. Definitely try out their lavender. It's always done extremely well for me. And this is another one of those base candle scents that I always tell beginners to start out with, especially if you're gonna have one in a floral. This lavender or a lavender in general does extremely well. All right, so the next two are gonna be from Aztec Candle. The first one is another really good one. It's a Bath & Body Works type, and it's mahogany teakwood. Now this is one, again, that does extremely well for me. I only have probably 3 or 4 kind of musky or woodsy type scents. Driftwood, sandalwoods, dragon's blood, it kind of comes in and out of there. And mahogany teakwood is one that I always keep around. It does extremely well. And again, this one being a Bath & Body Works type, it's a scent that a lot of people recognize. So when they come up to any table or anything like that, it's kind of an easy grab for them. And it's definitely one that smells really nice. And again, it hits kind of that cologne musky type scent, which is another good Valentine's Day candle scent. This one is green citrus and fruit top notes with floral notes of jasmine, rose, lily, middle notes enhanced by sweet, woody, musky bottom notes. And the second one from Aztec is going to be volcano type. This one comes in a lot of different names. I believe Candle Science used to call it fruit slices, and now I think it's their agave and something else. But this one is a real popular scent for anthropology. It's a candle that does extremely well. Everybody loves this one. And the notes on this one are, the top ones are fruity and watery, the middle is tropical, foliage, exotic, and the bottom is driftwood. This is another one that does extremely well all year year round, but it definitely stands out as a good scent for Valentine's Day just because it's a little bit more tropical, it's a little fruity, and it definitely smells a little bit more exotic, which is kind of nice. The last two oils I've got on here are from Flaming Candle. The first one is going to be gardenia. Now I wanted to get another floral scent on here, and some people have a lot of hard times with florals because they can come off like real heavy perfume. As my daughter says, they smell like an old lady perfume. So if you're doing something like a rose, it can definitely be really strong. And the reason I've chosen these two, and I'll get into the next one soon, but the reason I've chosen gardenia for this one is it definitely comes across as a floral, but it's such a nice floral. It's a light floral to where you get that kind of flower smell in the air, but it's not overpowering to where your nose, like if you walk into a room filled with rose or like an old lady perfume, it kind of stops you up. It hits your nose really rough, and it can definitely make you seize up a little bit because it's so strong. The gardenia on this one does not do that. It smells extremely nice, and it's actually a really good seller. The notes in this one, the top is neroli blossom, jasmine petals, the middle is gardenia bloom, magnolia flower, and the bottom is soft sandalwood and white musk. And the second one, like I mentioned just a second ago, is another floral, and this is one, it's definitely one of my better sellers, and even a better seller over the gardenia for me, and that is honeysuckle jasmine. Honeysuckle jasmine does extremely well, and it's another one that comes in really light when you're thinking florals. You get the smell of the flowers in the air, but again, it's not overpowering, and it's gonna like take you out of the room. Now the notes on this one, from Flaming Candle, they didn't have too much on this one. The top is citrus, the middle is floral, and the bottom is floral. Now obviously that doesn't tell you a whole lot, but again, honeysuckle jasmine is a really nice floral scent if you're looking for a flowering type, and definitely one that you should keep in your candle lineup if you have any type of florals in your collection. It does extremely well all year round, and it does even better during Valentine's Day. So I hope that was helpful. Like I said, there are a lot of different scents out there that do extremely well through Valentine's Day. If you know of any that I missed, please let me know in the comments down below. If you know any that I missed, please let me know in the comments down below, and let others know down there what works for you. But I wanted to get a jump on this one because, like I said, Valentine's Day is less than a month away, just over 3 weeks away, which is enough time to still get out there, get some of these oils, and have your candles made so that when Valentine's Day comes around, you're not struggling to get oils. And of course, if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to include links to every single one of these websites and the oils in the video description down below, so definitely jump over there, click the links. And along with those links, I've included links to my social media platforms if you want to follow me, say hi, anything like that. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, my website, the email address, and of course the phone number if you want to sign up for any alerts, new oils coming out, new inventory stock alerts, anything like that. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.